Gao, Mali, Canada entered a new era of peacekeeping on Sunday as the first dozen members of Canada's mission in Mali landed at a United Nations base near the desolate city of Gao. As Mali received more peacekeeping troops, the government announced 16 people were killed as the Fulani ethnic group faces growing pressure over accusations of links to al-Qaeda extremists. The first members of Canada's mission in Mali arrived in the northern city of Gao on Sunday to lend support to UN troops. One Malian says that in addition to the international support, development is needed to stabilize the nation. The Canadian press, the leader of Mali's largest Fulani association, says the death toll is higher, with 32 civilians killed Saturday, when a community militia attacked Kumaga village in the central part of the country. Kumaga village has the reputation of being home to a number of al-Qaeda-linked extremists. The incoming Canadian troops were accompanied by the Chief of the Defence Staff Gen. Jonathan Vance, following a day of meetings in the West African nation's capital, Bamako, with senior Malian and UN officials. The sun beat down on the hot tarmac as Vance, several senior officers and the 12-member advance team exited the Hercules transport plane that had carried them into Gao, which about 250 Canadians will call home for the next year. Article continued below. Vance was greeted by several German officers, who have a large peacekeeping contingent in Mali, which includes a unit of helicopters, some of which Canada will replace in the coming weeks. The members of the advance team are only the first of what will be a steady stream of troops and equipment to arrive between now and August, including 8 helicopters, to help the beleaguered UN mission. Their main mission will be to provide medical evacuations for the hundreds of UN troops operating in the northern and central parts of the country, where a tenuous peace deal between some armed groups and the government is in place. But many other factions continue to fight against each other, the government and international forces. The Trudeau government in March promised 2 large Chinook transport helicopters and 4 smaller Griffon escorts to replace the Germans, but Vance confirmed that 1 more of each will be deployed to Mali as a spare, in case any of the others break down. The arrival of the troops on Sunday marks the culmination, long overdue in the view of some, of the Liberal government's promised return to peacekeeping for the Canadian forces. The peacekeepers' arrival in Gao, Mali is the culmination of years of promises by the Liberal government. Michel Katani, AFP, Getty Images. Yet the Mali mission remains contentious back home, with some criticizing Canada's emphasis on peacekeeping, and others questioning whether there is any peace to keep in Mali. Read more. Article continued. Bello opinion, Rosie DiMano, with Mali mission, Canadian troops are entering a madhouse. Canada's Mali mission will emphasize deployment of female peacekeepers. Opinion, Thomas Walkham, there is no peace to keep in Mali for Canadian troops.